Hi, this is Laurie Wallin from Living Power Life Coaching. I'm glad you joined me today. Today, what I wanted to talk with you about is that sometimes friends hurt us. The first thing we do is we don't say or do anything. It can hurt so much that it will throw us into a totally reactive situation when someone says something that hurts. And the best thing we can do is stop. And that may take extra time. You may have to excuse yourself for the moment or for a few days before you get back to that person. And when we do that, we can quickly just say, God, help me out. This is really hurting. I can feel the wound growing right now. But then we can stand there and realize that He's there to help us. He's always there to help us. Another thing we can do is we can then just take a couple deep breaths and we can speak to ourselves as we are doing that with affirming kinds of words. Because one of the hardest things is when somebody has a criticism or something harsh to say, when it's a hard truth for us to hear, or it's just something hurtful, we can bring in a lot of internal stressors into our own mind at that point where we are saying, hey, oh gosh, I remember when this happened in another relationship, or, oh, this means whatever it means that we tell ourselves. We tell ourselves negative messages about this kind of stuff all the time. We have to just strip that all away and decide as we're taking our big deep breath in and out, it's just about right now. Even if it's not just about right now, it may be about something else, but right now is the moment that you're in, and you can't really do anything about what was before or what's coming later. What's the truth in this? What is the truth in what they're saying? There's got to be some truth in it. It may have been said in a really hurtful way. It may be mostly not true. It may be mostly opinion, but there's got to be something in there that we can glean, whether it's something about what they said or how they said it or the context that they brought it up in that was hard for them to deal with and the way they're responding. There's something we can learn from what they said, and so we can focus on that. Well, for one, we think, is this relationship going to be salvaged? Is it gone beyond the point of no return? And if the answer is yes, it can be salvaged, which in a lot of cases it can be, then we decide we're going to forgive. And that looks a lot like going through the grieving process, allowing ourselves to feel the hurt and the disappointment and the doubt and the despair and the anger, and then finally into acceptance. We need to give ourselves space to do that. And then we choose as well at the same time to let them off the hook for what happened, because we're human too, and it's not like we don't make mistakes with them. But then you can re-engage the relationship and just say, hey, that really hurt. I wonder what was important about that for you. Can you tell me more? You matter to me. I really want to work this out, kind of things that affirm the relationship and look for ways of healing. And so we can begin the process there. What if the hurt's too much? What if it's something that we can't move past even though we choose to forgive it? That happens sometimes. Some friends are friends for a season. And that's between us and God to decide whether or not the situation that happened that was hard with that friend is one of those that's just a season friend and it's time to graciously walk past and move on. But you'll know in your gut. You know in your gut when it's someone who you need to work for and dig in and roll up your sleeves and do the hard work of friendship. So take good care of yourself. Enjoy your friendships. Cherish them. Let your friends know how much they mean to you. And have a great week.